So when you come off the entryway, the first space is my office, and I love this space. I'm in here probably the most out of all of the rooms just because I manage 2 channels and I put up so many videos. So I'm here a lot, and it was really important for me to make this space feel incredibly inviting and something that I knew I would love. And honestly, like, the trees help so much because it just makes me feel like I'm outside, and I love being outside. So I'll just kind of like sweep the camera around so you can see some of the decor and the prints. I was definitely going for kind of like a Bridgerton vibe. This tree actually has roses that I glued into it. I saw this picture on Pinterest that was like my inspiration for this. That's actually my vision board, but sorry, I turned it around because it's kind of personal. Rug and the 2 chairs. I actually love that these 2 chairs ended up working out in this space, because when I originally bought them, I bought them for the library, and then it was almost immediate that I was like, no, it's not working in the library. But I loved these chairs so much. I mean, they are stunning. I got them from Amazon, and again, everything's linked down below. And then here is the view from the back wall. The TV is probably my favorite feature in this room. I love watching movies, TV shows. I usually have it on YouTube. It's actually on YouTube. I just have it on like a TV framed art. Here's what the curtains look like kind of at the bottom. I just tied them in a knot, and I went with these kinds. I just think it makes it look so pretty and girly. And then here's the view from this perspective. And just so that you can see the chairs. All right, so in the entryway, when you turn and look this way, I have the senior photos of my daughter. And then turning around this way, we have the entryway. I am going to be decorating for spring, so that's why I kind of wanted to get this video out as soon as possible, because I always love to like decorate the entryway table, very much my style. And then when you turn this way after the office, then we have the guest bathroom. This is probably my favorite bathroom in the entire house. You're starting to really see again more like, that's a faux oil painting. It's like a print, but it looks like an oil painting, if you will. So you're really gonna start to see like gold details throughout the house mixed in with kind of farmhouse French country elements. I would actually say that maybe at this point it's looking more French country to me than farmhouse at all, but maybe there's some elements of farmhouse. Some cute, this is just a candle from Dollar Tree. And then when I step this way, I've got this little shelf. All right, so after the bathroom and the entryway, then I have this little mini gallery wall right here. And when I originally did this video, it probably seemed very odd and out of place a little bit, but that's why I wanted to also do this house tour so that you can kind of see now how well it flows throughout the house. I'll show you guys the prints here. These I purchased from Etsy. Sorry for the glare from the windows. I love the sail ships, and I also really love kind of how random each print is. Yeah, so, and then I framed them with all the same frames. As you can see, they're all the same, and I bought them from Amazon. And when you turn around, then you have the library. So when you walk in and kind of see this going on, and then you move into this space, I love how it turned out. The first time that I tried to style this, it just really wasn't working for me. I had some furniture issues getting more of these shelves in, but in the end, I'm glad I never got the shelves because I love how I kind of constructed this back wall without having to do any actual major like DIY project. I could have had, you know, someone come in and build like a built-in bookshelf kind of thing just like this, but I really didn't want to do that. The rug, which you're gonna see this rug again, it I feel like it makes the whole house kind of flow better together. For me, at least. I mean, there's nothing wrong. I think it's more natural to have rugs that don't match, but it's the same rug right there. I just can't help myself. Yeah, so then I have this beautiful big mirror. It really opens up the space. It keeps everything a little bit more simple too, because before I kind of had quite a bit going on. If you remember, like, how this room used to look. And I like that they're random, you know. I mean, I've got horses here, I've got boats and buildings, and I really didn't want the prints to be cohesive. I wanted them to be cohesive in the sense that they look like oil paintings, and that's about all that they have in common. And then my actual books are stacked here. So these are like all of my my babies, my romance novels. I love them, and I actually think it's charming the way that I have it here. It just works for me. And then when you step back, this is what the shelves look like. It's all just decor. I don't actually read these books, but these books are Dollar Tree. Yeah, I'm gonna give you guys an up-close shot here in a second because I just think they're so pretty, and I did turn them around because I like the way that it looks. It's just very aesthetically pleasing. And here's what the Dollar Tree books look like. I definitely was very selective in the books. I would take off the covers and see what the actual color of the book was. So some of them were too bright, like too bright yellow or too bright red. So those I did not pick out. I went with blues and dark greens, some grays, even some blacks. You can see some brown in here. And it's like my favorite thing about this entire space. Here's another photo here. More books. Yeah, just adding all the vintage Victorian pieces. And then just on the other side is this little space right here. So that's the garage, that's the laundry room, which I'll show next. And then this is where we keep all of our shoes. It's just worked for us. And then through here is the laundry room. Now you guys, if you don't follow my vlogs, then you guys don't know that I got a new washer and dryer set, but I'll show you what the rest of the space looks like. By the way, each room has its own video as well, so I'll drop it down below. So if not only do you want to maybe like check out my Amazon, but you want to see the decorating happen, I'll link every space down below. So on this wall, Amazon. So these are actually my drying racks. Comes out like this, like that. And then you've got like 3 levels to kind of like prop it open. And there it is. I've just got some decor up there and then more decor here. And I also actually use this as a drying, you know, just like hang like delicate little things. Washer and dryer set. I had some pretty old ones, you guys. I think I was due for sure. Here's my old drying rack. It just took up so much space in this corner. I still keep it, but otherwise it just sits in here. So we've got my dryer. I went with Maytag. And then here's the washing machine. I'm actually doing laundry now. And then this part right here, which I really love because it's just like adding decor. And you know, I'm in here doing laundry. It's just fun to kind of see my style. And even areas like this, you know, I'm gonna have some type of print. I believe I got this from Hobby Lobby. And yeah. All right, so just off of the library, you can see from this standpoint that you can see a bit of the stairs, which leads to the 2nd floor, and then straight away you can see the main living room. I have a console table on this back wall, and from this point you can just see the couch. This is a very tricky space because the living room is more rectangle than like a bigger square, and this is a high traffic area, and you can see it's pretty narrow. And this is where I have a little bit more color going on. I have this navy chair here. I love the legs on it. It's hard because through a video you can't really kind of pick up on all the details at once. You're just kind of seeing what, you know, each frame shows you, but if you were to be here kind of taking it all in, all of the little details just add up. And then we've got the main fireplace. I do actually have some spring decor. Those are some like new little Dollar Tree DIYs. Another mirror. You can see that I added like some garland around it. When you turn it this way, this is my favorite piece in the house. It's huge, it's heavy, it doesn't look big, and maybe it does look big, but actually it's massive in person. Like it's almost, like this thing comes up to my ribs, and I'm 5'5". Like this thing is very tall. But this back wall is so huge, and the TV is actually very big. It's a 70-inch, so it kind of makes this piece look normal size, I guess you could say, but it's a 70-inch TV, and this just happens to kind of, you know, flow together or balance each other out, I guess, in size. If I were to have like a traditional sized kind of TV stand, it would look like miniature. And I also added these two new pieces here. The vlog saw it, but I don't think you guys have seen it. I just kind of felt like something was missing on this space. I used to have photos of my daughter there, and then I relocated them to there. And I think the brown of that just works perfectly. And then the same end table, the same lamp. The lamp's also Amazon. You'll find it again all in my shop, because I know I'm gonna get asked, so just letting you know if you're wondering. And then I have all the direct links for it. And this is my couch. I also get questions about my couch, but most of you already know I wouldn't recommend it. This thing wears me out. Fluffing it, dealing with it, dog hairs get stuck in it. You get a good view of a good chunk of the house, the kitchen, the library. All right, and then we have the kitchen, which I love this kitchen so much. It's so beautiful and open and inviting, and yeah, I'm obsessed with this space. So I have a rug right here, which I think really changed the game. I didn't used to have a rug here, but I really like it. It makes it more cozy. And then one major thing that I did in this space that changed it so much, and you would have to kind of like see the before, but I had beige bar stools and it just wasn't working out. So I got the white ones to just kind of match the white of the cabinets. And in my mind, it completely transformed this space. It's just something that small really changed the entire look. It gave it such a facelift. When you turn this way, this is the back wall of the kitchen, and this back wall right here, which is, I know I keep saying my favorite, but I just love so many little nooks and crannies throughout the house. Pop of green at the end. These are some faux muffins. And then my favorite ever find on eBay is this little sake tea kettle set. And I just feel so lucky that I found this. It's so cute, and the pop of color with the red I actually really like. And then of course, you know me, or you're probably finding out through this video, especially if you just kind of came here to watch house tours, because like maybe those are your favorite kinds of videos, but I love having little TVs and stuff. This is from Amazon. It is the Echo Show. The view, I always have the blinds open, but it's just a lot easier on the camera to have them like that so you guys can see better. I do have some dishes in there. This is a mint plant. The #1 favorite print. This one's #1. I can just tell you that straight away. You can see that I put it on like a little pedestal, and it's an actual oil painting. All right, through the kitchen, you can see that there's another walkway into the library. This is what I call the butler's pantry. It's like this random space that is just across the actual pantry. This like little piece here, this is where I keep my coffee stuff at. And then it's also been newly decorated, and you guys have not seen this on my main channel. I think I showed some clips on my vlog, but this is just what I worked with without having to do, again, any actual expensive construction to or upgrades to this area. And then I just have some like random things and then some more oil paintings. These are also some of my favorites. My little teacups. It just looks so cute in English country. That's another element that I think is throughout my space. Victorian, French country, English country. And then these mugs are Dollar Tree. Those are also from Amazon. And then this piece right here is called a pie safe, apparently. And you can see I also have the same sheer curtains that were like in my office. I knew I wanted to do curtains, but I didn't want anything to look too heavy. And these are just perfect in this space. And honestly, I can't even imagine this space anymore without curtains. And I just put these up and I've lived here for 2 years. So I lived here for 2 years without curtains and I really battled. I was like, I don't think I want curtains. And now that I have them up, I'm like, oh no, yeah, this space definitely needed it. It's just like the bar stools. The curtains in this space just changed the entire game because otherwise everything pretty much has remained somewhat the same. So you can just see all of my decorations. You're probably getting a feel for my color palette. And to get to my bedroom, you would have to travel through the living room. There's this like little hallway here, which I kind of styled pretty much exactly how I did in the last house. When you flip this way, it's just more photos of my daughter. But these are like the professional ones. You know, they were like, so I had the photographer put them on these, you know, these like, whatever those are called. So then when you come through here, this is my master bedroom, which I absolutely love. As soon as I made over this space, I just knew I finally landed on something that I don't see myself changing, at least not for a while. Maybe small little things here and there, like maybe a change of lamp or something. But overall, I absolutely love how this space turned out. We've got this little tree plant here. Actually, it almost ended up in donation, and I'm really happy that I was able to get another use out of it. And then this piece came back, which I'm so glad. I loved it. It was in my last house, in my last master bedroom. It hasn't been in this house. I had prints up at the top for a long time, and then when I remade over this space, I knew I wanted to bring this back. My bedding, by the way, is from Target. And then I have this rug, which is exactly the same rug that's in the dining room, except it's bigger. The curtains, if you're wondering why the curtains are done like this, it's because this wall is actually curved, just like the wall in the dining room. And it's very difficult to get curtain rods that curve unless you have them professionally done or you do them yourself and cut it and do it. This was a lot simpler. And for me, I don't actually use curtains for privacy. They're just to frame the windows. So needing to close the curtains, I knew it wasn't something I was going to do anyway. So I actually really like this look. It's very different. I have a reading chair, a little table, and then some prints. And you can see my dresser, my full floor-length mirror. That's the look. And then I have my chest of drawers over there with some decor, and then my double doors that lead into the master bath. And through the doors is my master bath. It's just you can see, very long, very rectangular. And we've got the shower through here. I'll show you a feature of the shower that I really like. And then the double sink has the same exact cabinets as the kitchen, the same granite as the kitchen. The upstairs does not have the granite. It's just the master bath that does. And I still need to honestly redo the countertops and everything of this bathroom. I just haven't quite gotten around to it. And then here is the lovely bathtub, the window, which is frosted so you can't really see in here. And then through here, this is my favorite feature of the shower. I like that they gave this like window here. And then through here, we have the restroom, and then this is a linen closet. And then this is the master closet, which I have done a lot of cleaning and organizing, but I didn't end up filming it. All right, so for the second floor, when you get to the top of the stairs, you can go either left or right. If you go left, that is my daughter's room, but we're not actually going to do a tour of that space. That's just her yoga mat. Have this cute little landing right here. And then when you come up this way, this is essentially a second living room. I call it the media room. And just to honestly give it, you know, a different name so that we kind of know the spaces we're talking about, just, you know, between my daughter and I. But it looks like this, and it's actually, I think, the majority of like my family or just people who come over, this is usually their favorite space in the entire house, which I get it. I love this space as well. And it's really fun because I get to do like a second living room look, but making it fun with movie posters. So if you're new to my channel, I love doing movie posters. They're typically 80s because that's my favorite era. And I do switch them out. I'll switch them out not only seasonally, but I'll do for holidays as well. So you can see I have like Groundhog's Day, so I always put this poster out, you know, around February because that's when the movie is kind of about. So I try to pick movies that I kind of feel are seasonal, and then even though like I guess Breakfast Club and 16 Candles are more fall because it's like when school starts, but there it is. I will be switching them out again here really soon. And then this is all the same furniture that I had in the last house in my main living room. So just repurposed it in this space. But as you can see, I still have pretty much my same color palette. It's a little bit more neutral up here because I don't have any other color because I knew the posters would have a lot going on. So that's why I like to kind of keep it neutral so it's not overly busy. And then we have this window, which I have twinkle lights. They're not on, but you can kind of see they're like around the window. And then just a mirror and another little tree plant on a stool. Just little touches here. I love this rug. Amazon, I mean, you knew I was going to say it. My daughter's PlayStation is just sitting there. She travels back and forth with it, and she's going to be leaving soon, so that's why it's unplugged. And then this TV stand is actually what sparked the library downstairs. This has the same fireplace element. It puts off heat. It's electric, but it's not like a real fire. And yeah, but this is built into a TV stand, whereas my library is a bookshelf. And then the two shelf lamp, Amazon, all of my posters. Oh my god, my whole house is Amazon and Hobby Lobby, but like I like how it turned out. And then here's what it kind of looks like from this standpoint. There's her door. She has a linen closet there. I have not done any sort of decorating on the staircase. I don't know if I will. I thought I was. I might still. I'm kind of unsure, but I might honestly just leave it completely blank. And then back this view, I actually have blankets on here, but they're getting washed. That's why it's like randomly here. But this usually sits further back. So then from this standpoint, you can see that is a closet. That's the game room closet. It's filled with games and all kinds of things. And then this door right here is another bathroom. And then through there, there's a guest bedroom, and through there is the craft room. So let's start with the bathroom. So essentially this bathroom is attached to the guest bedroom and the craft room. So if they were to actually be like bedrooms, the people having those bedrooms would essentially share this bathroom. My daughter has her own bathroom actually in her bedroom. So there's 2 bathrooms upstairs and 2 full bathrooms downstairs. So there's a total of 4 bathrooms in this house. And then here's what this one looks like. I'm going to be making it over again just because I did like a black theme. Previous to what you just saw in the media room, I had it a little bit more farmhouse modern with black. So that's why this space looks a little bit more modern than my other spaces, but I am going to be changing that because I just changed the, what do you call it? The media room. So I'm going to be getting rid of the black details, but I liked it while I had it. This was really cute. It was a Dollar Tree DIY that I did. And when you turn to the left, that is going to be my guest bedroom. And this was also pretty recently decorated. Link down below, just in case you want to just spend more time in each room, kind of getting to know where everything was at, seeing how I put it all together. But yeah, so here's just what it looks like. I love this room actually. It's very cozy, very inviting, and curtains are so pretty. Love them. And then some lanterns. This furniture is from Nebraska Furniture Mart. And then probably my favorite section is this back wall right here. You can see that it's kind of slanted just from the roof, but I have a mix of some pictures. The top two are just from Hobby Lobby, and then the horses I found, I forget, I say it in the video, but, and then over here, you know me, had to add my green, so I just strung some garland through here, and it's so pretty at night. I wish I could do, I need to do like a quick nighttime house tour. Thumbs up if you want that. And I'll just kind of see how many of you guys are really interested in that. It'll be like a quick one, not like a whole talk through, just like a visual walkthrough. Here's the bed. I love how the bed turned out too. I repurposed again some of my bedding from my master bedroom. This was in my master bedroom last time, or parts of it. Some of it's new, like this quilt right here with that Amazon, and then that used to be in the living room, but now it's here. And then I also keep Loxie's bed up here. And when you step through here, the least organized space in the house is the craft room. Yeah, it's still a work in progress, but as you can see, I have a rug up here. So this rug was actually in the library. I love this rug, it just didn't work out there. And I wanted to lay it out here, but it's really big, so I would have to move and lift the furniture. And I don't know if I got it, y'all. But again, this room has its own video, and you know, you'll find out where all the furniture is from, but just so you guys can kind of see, this is again the craft room. And right now I'm working on Etsy shop things, so I do kind of have a lot going on in this space because I've been at work here. So it's not that aesthetically pleasing to see everything clean, but it's just a work in progress. And the same furniture on either side of the desk, glass desk, that desk, oh my gosh, I love that desk. And then the window, I don't know if you can tell, but I have garland up there as well. It's kind of hard because, yeah, it's kind of hard to shoot at a window directly, but there's garland and even twinkle lights up there, which makes it super pretty. But there's a lot of organizing and a lot of doing that still needs to go on in this space. And then also another problem that I have is where to put my niece's toys. A lot of this are her toys. This closet is filled to the brim. So, and as big as this house is, the storage is not it. There's not very much storage. But that is actually going to be it for today. I hope that you guys enjoyed the full house tour. Finally have the downstairs, the upstairs together in one video, because I've kind of done this video before, but not like fully furnished top to bottom. And that's it. So thank you so much for watching. And again, don't forget to thumbs up if you want to see like a quick video on the nighttime of this space. I might even do like a YouTube shorts. I don't know. I just want to see like your engagement and your, you know, how you're feeling about it. But that's it. Loki's still eating something he probably shouldn't. And I'll see you guys next time.